K1, we should say, of course.
Of course, on this top lane then for Arteezy trying to lane against the Snap Mars duo that Beast Coast are putting against him. I mean, is he going to be fine up here, or is there potential for kills to be found by Beast Coast?
I mean, from what we've seen, these fans are able to secure lanes pretty nicely, but it looks like
yeah, good setup here. They will indeed. First blood for Beast Coast. Nice little combo there. Of course, between these two heroes, Snap and Mars, they'll be able to pull off. Must dropped it. So they made an attempt, but weren't quite able to pull it off this time. Arteezy remains safe. Won't be able to continue to farm underneath the tier 1 top, underneath the tier 1 bottom. Trying to dive in past the tower. They know that K1's got no ultimates. Already used the Shadow Dance. Further TP's coming in. Try and pounce away, but Crit able to time it perfectly with the bushwhack. Pulls him back. They take down K1. Lose fly and return. We'll see if the rest of EG can get out. In fact, they might not want to get out because backup's arrived. Arbed, he's also ready to dive underneath the tier 1 tower, but indeed he's hit the 6th. They turn with a stun. Gajira, they just able to turn with a kiss. His takedown. Arbed takes down Crit. It started off as a smooth move from EG to try and pressure in, take down K1, whilst he didn't have the Shadow Dance. For Whisper, getting him on top of Arbed, and then with that opening stun, easily able to find time to get the follow-up spear. It just locked down Arbed for the whole ult that was coming in.
And the crazy thing is, too, look at the tower HP in that bottom safe lane. After we see the Ember perhaps getting gone on a little bit.
We'll see if they can get it. They might. They
might be able to.
Again, the 3 stuns are there. Arbed a couple of times now, back-to-back in this area of the map. It's not been a great place for him to be.
No, and then we do see the tower. It is 100% HP. It has not been touched. This is a brood lane. Near 12 minutes, that dive not working out at all.
See around the mid. Chris ready to set up more, gets the toss back onto Fly, and of course back up, it's there. It always is here from Beast Coast. The 3 of them take down another. Fly falls. We'll see Arteezy turning up to the mid. This is quite an aggressive fight for the Terrapins to be involved in. I don't know if Arteezy wants to be in. The arena's there. What's going on? From Arbed, dying 2 times down on the bottom. Arteezy suddenly turns up to a very premature fight in the mid. 12 minutes in, he stepped. And the rune, and it's going bottom. Arbed able to grab it inside.
Chris is out of mana. They're trying to chase.
Kind of hard to chase though between these two. Yeah, further TPs are coming in. He'll latch on with the Searing Chains, but Arbed knows that he's got to be careful. Whisper turns up.
Arbed might still be in trouble.
I mean, he is indeed. The Remnants, it was laid down in a bit of an awkward spot, and of course, no struggle at all there for Chris to make sure he's there, ready and waiting. That's Arbed dead again.
And I mean, they did not have the damage at all to try to go for the time. They had the Sven and the Ember, no Flame Guard. That was...
And the kills, they're just going to keep rolling in, by the way. Beast Coast, they find Fly out alone. It's 15-3 here, 14 minutes in. Beast Coast, there's just no slowing them down here.
They're oppressive on every single one of the lanes.
They're going to try and get something going here off the back of a smoke.
Feels difficult still.
For Chris here around the mid. TPs are going to come in. See if they can take down the Tiny. Stinger on the side, able to lay down the ult. EG there attempting to reach it to take down Chris, but Chris, he's out and he's alive. He's going to be fine. K1
Arteezy
charging to the front of the fight. He's in with the pounce on top of Arteezy. Avalanche as well onto the forward of Arteezy. Will be able to get the sun drop onto Fly. Arteezy back up to full HP. Arbed out of the fight. The arena's down. Spear will miss. So they won't be able to hold Arteezy in position. Arteezy's going to be fine for now. Now turns towards K1. Pounce back at the ready. Chris, he's in with the jump though. They've got the combo. The follow kisses Arteezy melting to the damage of the Snapfire. Gajira takes him down. So Arbed, is there more for him to find? He's going to try and keep the fight going, Arbed. Jumps over towards Chris. Chains and the further remnants, but the Avalanche is back up. Chris will still die. They get a kill and return, EG. Anything more for them to find? I mean, K1, Stinger, and Gajira, they're ready to continue this fight as well here. 4 versus 4. They want to keep the action going. They get the bushwhack set up onto Stinger, stun, into the angle of Crit's ult. EG find another. Ooh.
I mean, they're pretty durable. You're definitely seeing that pipe coming into play. This 30 HP regen Broodmother just never getting low. KB coming out in the courier right now, so even if they try for it the next time, they might just get fully surprised and turned on. He's just so farmed on this Mars. 209 last hits.
Smoke up from EG. They want to try and take this fight. Already the Whispers in. He's able to get the combo there. The 2-man spear onto Arteezy. The Avalanche forward.
Oh my.
As Arteezy and Crick caught out by Whisper. EG, is there anything they can find in return? They're trying to go for Stinger. They will be able to take out the CM. K1 on the back lines. He's gone straight for Fly. Another spear pushing back Arbed and Nightfall. Arbed did have a remnant at the ready to get out, but Fly won't escape. Neither will Nightfall. An Avalanche from Chris puts a stop to his TP out. There's 4 dead on EG. They're trying to get out and look for these fights. But EG's base right now. Swing over towards the mid. Beast Coast look to push towards another tier 2. again, attempting to force EG back into a defensive position.
I think we're going to see beastcoast start to be very, much more aggressive in a few moments. Stinger
trying to go for him here. He's able to put the Ghost Step to get a bit of the ultimate off. Arteezy will manage to put the BKB in with the meta. They're able to take down Stinger.
He has to run, though. With the BKB, he just has to book it. A meta BKB to run. That says everything about the current game state.
And Whisper now godlike on the Mars.
He almost, he's on his way to his refresh. Early kiss is being thrown. Bit of a whiff.
Chris is falling a little low. He's holding on to the BKB. And I bet he's thinking about committing towards some Chris there, but jump forward. In fact, it's K1 that's going to be the one jumping on him, and now the Spear follow. They'll be able to keep him locked down.
Oh, he didn't jump. He continued fighting inside. The Pounce waited and waited. Didn't want to jump away. Didn't expect Whisper.
And of course, but just before this fight, just so close to the BKB on the Ember. About a couple of hundred gold he was away, Abed, but didn't have it for this fight. And now, beyond the racks, beastcoast, they're ready to just continue diving in. Arteezy's TP'd over, but he's low on mana.
He has to just BKB to walk away.
He has. He's TP'd in. It's a BKB and a move back to the base. Priority.
PG. All right, they've grouped up.
Arteezy was able to finish his next time. He's picked up the Silver Edge.
All right, we'll see what it's going to be able to do. Do they even have the damage to go through any of these cores? Will they kill any of them? Honestly,
we're talking about Gojira. He's been quite the problem. So getting rid of him at the start of the fight, not a bad move here for EG. See if they can get more. beastcoast very quick to drop down the arena. Now K1 he's able to jump over towards Abed. Abed has got the BKB done for this fight, but there is a cost to bash on K1, so Abed's got to be careful how close he keeps the slot. K1 turns over towards Nightfall. Nightfall able to get down to the low ground. Whisper will deal with Fly. A God's Rebuke to take him down. K1 jumps forward. He's looking to hunt down the Spider. Nightfall attempting to juke around the trees. A buyback comes out from Fly. EG. Another BKB for Chris is about to come to an end. Arteezy attempting to close the gap on him.
They want to get one of these cores so bad.
I mean, Chris is getting pretty low down with the Avalanche, but Arteezy is able to finish him off. Stinger as well looks to be in trouble. Pops the Ghost Scepter. They'll block him up. Arteezy will claim another double kill for Artur.
All right, seems like the plan is get on top of the Snapfire, remove Gojira from
Not a
the
bad plan. Not a bad plan. Yeah, with the smoke themselves, they'll try and get over.
See what they
towards
can do.
This area, knowing that potential is there for Roshan to be back up.
So many eyes early on Arteezy. If he can actually just stay alive in the fights,
he does a fair bit of damage. He's crit with the jump. I mean, it's not a bad jump again. They found Gojira to start the fight. They're in onto the Snapfire. They've taken him down. K1 turns over towards Crit. Crit trying to get away with the pounces in. Whisper goes in with the arena, but the BKBs are out from EG. We'll see Abed look to chase down Stinger. Stinger will die before the TP is successful. The BKBs for both sides about to come to an end. So he's able to continue on further.
I mean,
without the BKBs, I mean, it looks to be
they're
EG.
going in themselves now.
See, having the meta still going, they feel they're stronger around the pit. They were able to eliminate the two supports.
Whisper still has another round of ult. He's gonna refresh. He does get seen. The illusion's on him.
Chris is in with the jump. Three-man Avalanche. There's the arena. Will be able to lock down Abed with the spear. They've taken out the Ember. Abed does have a buyback available if he wants to commit towards this Roshan fight. And Nightfall trying to escape the arena, but he's trapped in. Takedown by the God's Rebuke. Whisper dies in return. He'll immediately buy back to get over towards the Roshan once again. But Roshan is falling fast into EG. Chris is in with the jump. Arteezy's pretty low. The torch goes there. They'll line up the spear. Arteezy goes down. As EG, they attempted to finish off the Roshan, but they didn't respect the buyback there from Whisper and the ability for beastcoast to jump into the pit once more.
So many ways, as we mentioned from earlier, it's just tons of ways for them to jump in and out of these fights as K1. What a pounce, gets the catch. They're able to reset, right? Even though they lost Gojira, didn't have the buyback, beastcoast is able to reset in and out of the... And look who it is again.
There's Gojira. He's able to get the force stuff off in time to break away from the bushwhack, but still Arteezy chases him out. A further force and a jump with the cookie will dodge the sharpshooter, so Gojira this time will live.
And now EG's got to run.
And they certainly have it. The Snapfire's alive. Things are probably going to go rather bad for EG. As Fly goes down, Arteezy holding onto his BKB for now.
They know where he is, though. Whisper, he gets
the spear. Oh, BKB is there from Arteezy, and immediate response is the bashes are there from K1, though Arteezy needs help, but he needs it now. The bash is there. The silence as well. Arteezy goes down. No buyback available for him as beastcoast, they're ready to go for more. Abed able to BKB TP out. But EG, they've got to try and hold here with just the three of them against the full five-man push from beastcoast. No Arteezy for nearly a minute.
Alright, that's mega creeps for sure. Arteezy stepped up, got speared. I mean, it was this fight that they tried to get a catch onto the snap and they were fully surrounded.
The two times they've managed to come out top was when they've been able to catch Gojira. Outside that they couldn't, and indeed they'll tap out. There's no coming back from this position. GG is called beastcoast here in game one. Looking as hot as ever really here against EG. I couple outside of the 2 rough fights. It was pretty much perfection from
really
Beast Coast from start to end.
Yeah, I mean, I have to give so much credit really to this top lane, right?
Yep.
The Mars and the Snapfire, they really set the tempo for this game. I mean, Chris Luck too, of course all of them had their parts in it, but that top lane for me, they were doing everything.
And as was mentioned in that pre-game interview too, you know, Gajira, Nyx Assassin, very much one of the supports of the tournament, it really feels like, in terms of heroes. I mean, what makes this so good right now? He's still got a mango and a stun back in 7 seconds.
I mean, he
might be a little
pretty dead.
Maybe he can get the deny. No, won't be able to do so. So Crit will manage to chase him down and get that first blood.
5 Mirana, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to start seeing that in your phones probably. Looks, I mean, honestly, if you go for like the chase when people, since they see the Chen just like soaking down bottom, they know that Hector is just full jungling. Didn't actually find anything though. Nightfall, still level 5.
Won't be able to get Gajira here. A Frostbite. And with both spells on cooldown, has the Fairy Fire, but another leap's there from Crit. He'll get and take the kill. Chris able to find flight in return back in the river.
Does get a trade for it. Abed with the DD. Very strong rune on the Ember Spirit early on here with the Max Light. Chris, this time it's the Nyx and the Lash that he has to worry about mostly, so a lot freer of time. But Carapace is really annoying.
It is very much. Bottom Nightfall having to drop the roll straight away to give him a chance to run. And a Whisper, Primal split to the ready, and already a bit of a body block coming in with K1 and the micro of his illusions. Leaves no escape for Nightfall, so Raw expended, wasn't able to get out alive. At the same time, at another entry point of the jungle, they find Crit hovering around the stairs. So a couple of kills for Beast Coast as they make sure that EG does not feel too safe coming back over to their half of the map for each of Beast Coast cores this time round.
See what EG can find. Whisper shows himself. He's quite durable though.
The split still on cooldown. TP reactions coming in. See if EG can get the kill quick enough. They're struggling to kill him at sort of the pace that they would hope for. RTZ continues to push on, will get him. They lose Crit in return. We'll see if RTZ can get out of this. He has the Infest, is able to jump into Arbed, and Arbed, with a Remnant at the ready, will be able to deliver RT.
Totally different game state, as we said. This time they're able to get 2 towers on the side of EG early game. Beast Coast not able to set that tempo yet.
Might be able to get Stinger here. Fly. He's got it. Quick Frostbite, and the setup's there for Arteezy to pick up a nice bit of bonus gold. Gets the kill.
I mean, look at his positioning there. A little aggressive there from Stinger.
I mean, he's been sort of living life up on this top area of the map for quite some time. Arrow, that's swiftly done there. Arrow is already coming in, and Arbed able to make sure that Chris is held in position for it to hit bang on target.
I mean, these 2 Beast Coast heroes completely in no man's land. Nobody even
try and stop this.
They do have this song in a second. The Naga's not.
It's already gone. Arbed able to get the kill, get the Aegis. We'll see Beast Coast now popping the ultimates. Whisper leading him with the Primal split, but EG, they themselves are split up.
Look at Crit.
Now they're going to see him now. Moonlight comes to an end, so Crit will die.
Oh, and also they catch Fly, it looks like.
Arbed's also got to be a bit cautious. He has the Remnant at the ready to dodge the split up. But indeed, the 2 supports look to be in trouble. Fly's going to do a fair bit of damage to Whisper with the ultimate, but he will still slowly die back over towards the mid. Actually, Gajira's able to get the stun out to the 2 of them, but Nightfall has the roll ready, turns towards Gajira to take out the Nyx Assassin, and now RTZ's ready to chase down more, gets a double, takes out Stinger. As EG might be able to keep this fight going. Change there from Arbed, but he's starting to lose his mana. Chris turns, looks for the stun, but nice sidestep there from Arbed. Arbed still ticking down very low. That's the Aegis gone. As he's down the ones, they've got to be careful about this Lesh. Chris charging through the middle of the fight. So able to burn down Nightfall so they can kite him out and control him further. TPs are coming in. They're surrounding the Leshrac, but the Sanj. So now between the Maelstrom, the Armlet, and the Sanj, this Lifestealer is pretty darn strong. 17 minutes in, he can absolutely turn up to the fleetest fights as we've seen, and he's not easy for Beast Coast to deal with.
No, absolutely not. Chris, we've got the arrow on him.
Gajira's ready to back him up. Turns with the stun. We'll hold back Crit with that stun, and now Chris turns, heals up with the Bloodstone. Gets the split up onto Fly. Crit tries to leap away. Still ends up dying to the DPS.
Constant battles. Ruled is 30 seconds until.
There's an Arcane Rune in the river though, so Chris, he'll have that ready for the next fight. Still with nearly 3 minutes on the Aegis, it's not easy for EG to jump anyone outside of the supports. Fly will start to try to start things here, and they will follow up onto Stinger. They'll get the roar off as well.
Okay, they'll get the 2 supports. Pretty good grabs.
See if they can do anything off the back of killing the two supports.
They got to fix the lanes. Lanes are all constantly pushed in, either from the Naga Siren or from the Chen creeps. Their whole jungle is at
Rage into the BKB, so for a long time here, the RTZ is going to be able to continue to beat in onto the Naga Siren, but it's still just not enough damage. He's only down to pretty much half health here, K1, as he backs away. They'll kill Chris. That's the Aegis gone. See a quick infest here from RTZ as he looks to stay alive. They'll get the opening stun onto Chris. Out to the side, though. Arbet's been held up by the split up.
K1.
RTZ's chasing him outside of the base. K1's getting low, forced to the side. They're trying to separate K1 from the lifesteal, and they'll be able to do so. K1's fine for now. As RTZ also falls back up to the high ground of his own base.
It connects.
Nice little arrow there onto Stinger. So once again, EG getting the two supports, taking that Aegis away a little early from Chris. Definitely a defense here coming out from EG that...
a few items too. Abed now has an Aghanim stun too, so his damage is going to be quite a lot higher in this next fight. And they're looking to get aggressive. They're actually looking for more.
See what they can make a quick jump towards. In with the Remnant, Abed. Quickly sweeping the map. He's managed to get his way over towards Chris.
He's got Lotus though.
Underneath the tier 2 arrow is going to hit. Crit gets the angle. As Chris going down, EG, they'll definitely want to try and continue to fight on for more. Kajira turns with the sun onto the two of them. Indeed, over towards the mid lane. They have the raw setup onto K1. No further damage output for now, though, as K1's got the backup of Stinger.
Nothing to stop the CM ult. We'll clear out all those illusions.
TP over from Whisper.
EG now looking to bail. Another net.
Catch on to fly. So they want to try and tackle K1. I mean, RTZ's going to go for the squishies first. Go straight for Stinger. Takes down a second support. See if they can get K1.
East Coast.
Very much for sort of
area.
Onto RTZ, who'll be thrown into the air by Whisper. RTZ popping the rage. He's going to try and get on top of K1. Look at the illusions out. Turns now over towards Chris. The rage finishing. RTZ's got to be careful. Gets caught by the split up. We'll be able to force him back to safety. Infest into fly. He's fine for now.
Crit.
He's gone. RTZ trying to go for round 2, but as soon as he comes out of the Infest, they catch him with the opening stun. Will manage to get the BKB off, and with that BKB duration, stays on top of Stinger. RTZ now godlike. He's ready for more. Turns towards Kajira. Rage at the ready. So after the BKB comes to an end, RTZ can continue to push on. In fact, no, he's going to opt to use the rest of the rage to TP out.
If he gets bashed, I don't even think K1 actually got the hit on him there, but that was close. They actually got the stun there. Gojira, the two-man stun, it catches. Let's connect. Starting to burn away some mana. I mean, mana is pretty important on RTZ.
That is.
Rage and BKB, like, look true. Halberd, Rage, BKB, like, he actually has to be very careful how he uses these. Now he has Infest, so he has 240 mana.
They're going to get the jump on Chris in the mid. The rest of Beast Coast to try to make an aggressive move on towards Fly, but Chris was left behind. And EG, they move immediately to punish that.
Great Infest blink play there from Nightfall on RTZ.
So they can get around the mid now.
Ooh, might be able to get Gojira too.
But K1 is around, and the mana's gone on Arbed. K1 turns, has the root, has the bash as well, holding him in position. As he steps across, there's no saving Arbed.
I mean, this diffusers, it's really being a problem for the BKBs, right? They keep getting burnt and they can't pop their BKBs because of it.
And you see as well, Chris committed with the buy.
Lotus is up.
Has to be careful as he holds back on it for now. RTZ's in with the bashes. They're bringing Chris down pretty quickly. That'll be him down the ones. Arbed jumps in. And he caught out by the spike carriers, but at the same time, just does get Yules into the air. RTZ, he's focusing down the Naga Siren. K1's going to get forced to the side. He's never get the soul bar. He's got the BKB up, able to charge him with the Remnant. Take down K1. He's ready for more. Looks over towards Kajira inside the base. RTZ, he'll die. Chris just charging into the disco Pony. Pony just destroying them all.
Holy crap. And Chris just killed them all.
And there's no buyback on RTZ. He's a hell of a lot short on the gold here. 1,500 gold he does not have here to get back in on the action.
Chris isn't done.
They're going to try and hold with the three of them, and indeed Chris is ready to chase him back up towards the fountain. Runs down Nightfall, and he's not done yet. He's full HP, and he's got plenty of mana to play with. The buyback comes out from Arbed. As EG, they scramble back towards the fountain. They've got to try and hold and keep their cool here for 50 seconds now without RTZ.
They're going to get megaed. And there's still the cheese as well on Chris. Oh my god, dude, the damage that he did. They focus fired K1, but they ignored the Lesh for a bit. I mean, look at this 12,800 damage.
This is at least going to be the mega creeps here. Can they really slow down Beast Coast for this 30 seconds? I don't know if they can.
I don't know if they can. 30 seconds seems like a big window. This Edict is about to come back up. It's got the 25 talent too.
The first tier 4 falls. The second shortly to come.
It's going
the Ancient's exposed. As Beast Coast, they're looking to close it up. EG, they'll go for one final attempt at holding back Beast Coast, but they're just focusing the Ancient. EG GG, there's nothing to be done. GG, it's called. Beast Coast will be moving on. And this is the end of the road for Evil Geniuses this year.
Oh my, South America has taken out EG. Back-to-back series, 2-0 both times. Oh my God. Beast Coast, the team that got EG into TI, now they've taken it away. Oh my God.
I mean, they've got to be feeling fantastic. From the first game, they're complete.